Some great news to report this holiday. There is new hope for breast cancer survivors who want to start a family. A new study suggests it may be safe for some survivors of early stage hormone receptor positive breast cancer to temporarily pause their treatments so they can try and get pregnant. Joining me now, two people directly involved in this research. Director of Breast Medical Oncology at the Cleveland Clinic, Dr. Halle Moore, and also one of her patients, a breast cancer survivor, and now a mother of beautiful twins, Katie Robb Sewall. Great to have you both. Dr. Moore, let's start with you. Tell us about this study.
Hi, well, thank you for having me. And Katie, great to see you. So this was a study that looked at the safety of interrupting anti-estrogen treatments for breast cancer, which is a very important part of breast cancer. Typically, these treatments are given for 5 to 10 years after a diagnosis of breast cancer. And that can make it very difficult for women with breast cancer to try to have a child, since you cannot continue these medications while you're pregnant. So this study looked at whether it's safe for women who'd been on these medications for about 2 years to interrupt their treatment in order to attempt a pregnancy. And although the follow-up on the study is still relatively short, so far at about 3 years, it appears to be very safe to do this with no evidence that there's an increase in recurrence of breast cancer because of interrupting these treatments for having a pregnancy.
Wow, that's amazing. It really is incredible. And Katie, I want to hear about your journey, how you got involved in this research. You actually paused treatment, you were able to get pregnant, and now you have these beautiful twins. I'm a mom of twins, so I'm loving this. Oh. Mac and Millie, yes, our precious. Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell us about your experience.
Yeah, so I wasn't actually a part of this study with Dr. Moore, but I did do something similar where I paused hormone treatment and was able to get pregnant and then go back on hormone treatment. And so I was able to get pregnant with Mac and Millie, and now they're almost 18 months and we love having them.
So when you look at those babies and you know what you went through, just knowing about this development that we're talking about today, what does it mean to women like yourself, right, that haven't had the blessing of new babies yet, but want to start a family?
I think it's just really hopeful. When I was going through treatment, if I knew that this study was out there, I would have been so hopeful and just felt really excited that this possibility could be open up. And yeah, I would have just felt hope in a really dark time.
Wow. So Dr. Moore, tell us your advice to women undergoing treatment who want to start a family right now.
Sure. Well, these issues are very complex, so I think they do need to be individualized and discussed with their physicians. And because everybody's individual risk may be different, there may be other factors. So definitely speak with your physicians, but there are more opportunities than ever before, both in terms of maintaining fertility and now some support for the safety of becoming pregnant after a breast cancer diagnosis.
Well, Katie, I have to ask, how are your kids now? What's been the most exciting part about being a mom? What did you not expect? You got to leave us with a good anecdote.
They are just so fun. They have started to make each other laugh, and that has been really fun to see at 18 months.
Well, that's probably the best part. And believe me, they'll keep laughing, but it's when they reach about 11 years old, look out, because that's when the yelling, that's when the laughing turns to yelling. But you know what? After going through everything you've been through, none of that matters because you've got your babies, yeah, which is incredible. Dr. Yeah. Halle Moore, so great to have you. So thrilled that Katie was your patient and that we had a chance to talk about this today. It's quite a blessing to talk about before the holidays. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.